So hello everyone, welcome to my class and thank you for clicking on my videos. So today I'm going to discuss about knockout or the elimination tournament. So knockout tournament or elimination tournament. So same name, the another name of knockout tournament is elimination tournament. So again the knockout tournaments are four types. The number one, single knockout or single elimination tournament. And the number two, consolation tournament. Again, consolation tournament divided into two types, type 1 and type 2. Again, type 2 further divided into method 1 and method 2. And the third one is double knockout or the double elimination tournament. And the fourth one is Bagnal wild elimination tournament. So in CBSE, the class 12, only two types here, the first one and second types are given. So we will learn only the single knockout or the single elimination tournament and consolation tournament. So in class 12 we have to learn these two. Okay, so today I'm going to discuss about the single knockout or single elimination tournament. So fixer on knockout basis. So now we are going to make the fixer on knockout basis. So the fixer means, what is the meaning of fixer? So we have to know the meaning of fixer. Fixer means the which team or the player will play with which team or whom and when and where. That means fixer means a team will play with which team. Okay, so that is called fixer. So now we will learn about the for odd numbers, only odd number. There are again two types of number, are there odd and even. So we will learn today about odd numbers. Odd number means like 1, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so here one example is there. Draw a fixtures of 11 teams on knockout basis. Okay, so first of all we have to write the number of team. So number of team, that is represented by n, capital N. Number of teams represented by capital N. So here they are giving 11. So number of team is equal to 11. Now again, always in knockout fixer there are two half, upper half and the lower half. So we have to see the number of teams in the upper half. Number of teams in the upper half. So the number of teams in the upper half will determined by one formula, that is n plus 1 by 2. Okay, this formula will determine the number of team in the upper half in odd numbers only. So n means 11. So we'll put 11 plus 1 divided by 2. That means 11 plus 1 is equal to 12 by 2 equal to 6. Okay, so number of teams in the upper half is 6. Then lower half, number of teams in the lower half is equal to, again the number of teams in lower half will determine by one formula, that is n minus 1 divided by 2. So this formula will determine the number of team in the lower half. That is n means 11 again minus 1 divided by 2. So 11 minus 1 is equal to 10. Okay, not minus 2. 11 minus 1 means 10. So here the answer will be the 5 to 5 are 10. So the number of team in lower half will be 5. Now we have to calculate the number of buys. So formula for calculating buys. The buys means the buys giving the privilege to one team. So those team who got buys in the fixer, they will not play the first round and they will directly play in the second round. So number of buys will be calculated by one formula, that is next higher number which is in the power of 2 minus n. Okay, so next higher number which is in power of 2 minus n. That is next highest number. Now again, we have to know the what is the power of 2. What is the meaning of the power of 2? Power of 2 means, so 2 to the power 1 is equal to 2. 2 to the power 2 is equal to 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Okay, 2 to the power 3 means 2 into 2 into 2, that means 8. And 2 to the power 4 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 equal to 16. And 2 to the power 5 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. That means you'll get 32. Again it will go on like this. Okay, so this all are called power of 2. 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, and 2 to the power 5, and it will goes on. Okay, so next higher number which is in power of 2. So now what is the meaning of next highest number? So next higher number means, so after 11, okay, after n means after this number, which number is coming in this series? So this is our series. Okay, this is our series. Okay, so 11 lies in between 8 and 16. So 11 will lies in between 8 and 16. So after 11, which is coming? 16. So next higher number which is in power of 2 means 16 after 11. After this number means after 11 in this series, which number is coming? That means 16 after 11, 16. So we will put 16. So next higher number which is in the power of 2 means 16. So minus n. Minus n means 11. So 16 minus 11 equal to 5. So number of bytes is 5. Now again, number of bytes in the upper half. Upper half is equal to determined by one formula, that is NB. NB minus 1 divided by 2. So number of bytes in the upper half will determined by this formula. NB means number of bytes. So number of bytes will get here, number of bytes is 5. Okay, total number of bytes is the 5. So number of bytes in the upper half will be NB means 5. 5 minus 1 divided by 2. That means 4 minus 2 is equal to 2. So number of bytes in the upper half will be 2. Again same, the number of bytes in the lower half. The lower half will be NB. NB means the number of byte plus 1 divided by 2. So number of byte in the lower half will determine by this formula. So NB means 5. So total number of 5 we got here. So this is the number, total number of bytes. So we get here. So number of byte is 5. 5 plus 1 divided by 2. That means 6 by 2 equal to 3. So total number of bytes in the lower half will be 3. Okay, now the number of round. Number of rounds. So in the fixture, how many rounds will be there? Number of rounds. Okay, number of rounds will be calculated by one formula. One formula means, suppose we are getting the 16 here, right? So we took 16 here. The next higher number which is in the power of 2, that is we took 16. So 16 means what? 16 means 2 to the power 4. That means 2 to the power 4. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. So 16 means we took in the while 16. Next highest number is 16. So 16 means 2 to the power 4. So this 4 will be the round. So here 4. How many 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 2 means this 4 will be the our round. Total there will be 4 round. So number of round means the 16 we took from the by. So by means a number of by's. When we calculate number of by, we took 16. So 16 means 2 to the power 4. Okay, 2 into 2 into 2. So there are how many 2 are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the round will be 4. So actually this power is the round. Okay, this power will be the round. So next one is number of matches. Number of matches determined by one formula, that is n minus 1. N means the number of team, n means number of team 11 minus 1. That means there will be total match will be 10. Okay. Now the final we have to make the fixture. Okay, the how many team? 11 team. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11. So now the number of teams in the upper half. Number of teams in the upper half. Okay, number of teams in the upper half. How many? 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we will divide in the two half. Okay. So this will be the upper half. This will be the upper half. I am writing the short form UH means upper half, and this will be the lower half. Lower half. Lower half, how many teams? 5 teams. So number of teams in the lower half is 5. Okay. So 5 means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So correct. Okay. Now we have to give by. So how many by? Total 5 by. Total 5 by. Number of by's means how many? Total 5. So how to give by? You just look carefully. So always the first by given to the lowermost team of the lower half. Always given to the first by, always given to the lowermost team of the lower half. And the second by always given to the uppermost team of the upper half. Okay, the always first by given to the lowermost team of the lower half, and the second by always given to the uppermost team, means the uppermost team of the upper half, and the third by always given to the uppermost team of the lower half. Third by, total how many by? 4 by. Third and the fourth by always given to the lowermost team of the upper half. Fourth by. Again how many by? Again it will repeat. Again fifth by will be fifth by. Okay. So always first, second, third, fourth. Again it will repeat. First, second, third, fourth, like that. So here we total 5 by. We got here 5 by. So we already 5 by. So here the number of by's in the upper half 2. So we got 1, 2, and the lower half 3. 1, 2, 3. Now the first round, the round 2 and 3 will play, and 4 and 5, and 8 and 9 will play. Okay, those who are getting by, they will not play in the first round, and they will directly play in the second round. So suppose here 2 get. Okay, so here the 2, 3 in the first round, the 2 on the game. So again here suppose 4, again 4 and 6 will play, again 7 and suppose 8 on, so 8 and 7 will play, again 10 and 11 will play. And you have to make like this. Then 1 and 2 will play, suppose here 2 on the game, 4 and 6, suppose 4 on the game. Now 2 and 4 will play, so suppose 2 on the game. Again 7 and 8 will play, then suppose 8 on the game, and here 10 and 11, suppose 11 on the game. Now 8 and 11 will play, suppose 11 on the game. Now again the final round will play by 2 versus 11, suppose 11 winner. Okay, 11 winner. So here first sound 1, 2, 3, first sound only, this is the R1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, this is second round, R2, R1, R2, 1, 2 matches in R3 means round 3, R means round. Okay, and final R4, R4 means 1 match. So how many round? 4 rounds. So this is 1 round, first round, second round, third round, and fourth round. So this is your the knockout fixer, or single knockout fixer. Thank you.